Assalamu alaikum students. This is your chemistry class. Today we are starting with the chapter number 3, that is the periodic table and periodicity. So please open the page number. Dear student, as you all know that before 19th century many elements were discovered. Scientists tried to arrange the element in a systematic way to study them easily. So let's start with the history of the periodic table. In 1864, John Newland arranged 24 elements in order of increasing atomic masses. He noticed that every eighth element from starting any point has similar properties. It was named as law of octaves, but it was discarded because many elements found out of places. For example, manganese does not resemble with nitrogen and phosphorus, and titanium does not resemble with the carbon and silicon. In 1869, Mendeleev developed a classification scheme of 65 elements. He arranged the elements in order of increasing atomic masses, properties repeated at regular intervals, but there were certain problems in it. So, what happened? The development of the periodic table nicely explained how scientists can build on one another's work. After the discovery of the atomic number in 1913 by Moseley, the elements are arranged in order of their increasing atomic number. Their properties are repeated in a periodic manner. This is called the periodic law, and a table showing systematic arrangement of elements based on the periodic law is called the periodic table. Now student, we are discussing the periodic table in detail. When we see the periodic table, there are two arrangements. Number 1 in the form of columns and number 2 in the form of rows. In the periodic table, horizontal rows are called period. There are 7 periods in a periodic table. Period 1 contains 2 elements. Period 2nd and 3rd contain 8 elements, and in 4th and 5th there are 18 elements are present. 6th period is known as the longest period of the periodic table, containing 32 elements in it. 7th period is also known as the incomplete period, having 23 elements in it. Hydrogen is present at the top left corner, and helium with atomic number 2 is present at the top right corner. Now we are talking about the vertical columns. Vertical columns of elements are called group or the family. Now we are talking about the groups and families of the periodic table. Elements that have similar properties lie in the same column or group, and they are also having the same electronic configuration. In the periodic table, we are having two types of group A and group B. Group A elements are called the normal elements or the representative elements, and they are also known as the main group elements. There are 8 main groups: Group A1, Group A2, Group A3, Group A4, Group A5, Group A6, Group A7 and Group A8. And now we are talking about Group B. Group B elements are called transition elements. Transition means they are having the variable valencies. When we are talking about the Group A, these few groups are having specific names. Group 1A is known as alkali metals. Group 2A is known as alkaline earth metal. Group 3A, Group 7A is known as halogens. Group 8A is called noble gases group or zero group or rare gas group because they don't undergo any chemical reaction. Their outermost valence shell is complete. So students, with the help of electronic configuration which you have done in the previous chapter in detail, we can also find out the group and the period of an element. So here we discuss, for example, aluminium. Aluminium is having the atomic number 13 and the mass number is 27. First of all, we have to write down the electronic configuration of aluminium. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2 and 3p1 means that in the valence shell is M. It is having 3 shells. So N is equal to 3. Aluminium is present in third period. Then we can say that the number of electrons present in the valence shell, M is its valence shell, and there are 3 electrons present in its valence shell, so it is present in third group. Number of shell indicates the period number and the number of electrons in valence shell represent the group number. Now student, you can easily find out your with the help of atomic number and mass number, you can find out the real place of your element in your periodic table. I hope you can understand each and every point. Thank you.